Welcome back to the Curse of Strahd, gentlemen. Last time we left, the party has recently returned to Vallaki from their own trek. They found what seems to have been some sort of instant wizard's tower, the kind used by traveling wizards. It seems that it's not been used in some time, although the party elected not to enter it. The party also met once again with their ally, Sir Godfrey Gwilym, who told you a little bit more about his past and his experiences with Strahd and part of the Order. You've also met a strange, heavily scarred man, some sort of werewolf hunter with a strange cross-like weapon. His name was Garland, and apparently he was taking the werewolf back to Kresk, where he spoke with some iteration of the father of the abbey. At the moment, the Martikovs are taking back and cleaning up the Wizards of Wine's winery, all thanks to your efforts. You've also saw Bassoon finally cured of his terrible curse and restored to his full strength. He asked you guys, and especially Ogle, to come share a drink with him this evening. Potentially unaware that there's not much drinking to be done in Vallaki, and asked Ogle to fulfill the promise of a brawl. Let's see. If you guys went back to your base to see what happened to Fela, and it seems that he did not arrive in Vallaki. Unfortunately, after having his horn snapped off and blood drank by Strahd. I believe you also went and visited Irina, where she was speaking with an elf by the name of Escher, one you've recognized. Escher has previously asked the party to help him assassinate an unspecified person in Vallaki. The party has so far declined his generous offer, and Escher has made himself close to Irina, it seems. He pretended not to know the party and ignored your call-out about this strange request. Let me see.
Still need that guy killed.
I believe you guys then went to visit Madame Mafalda.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Madame Mafalda gave Varys his bracers of archery that he commissioned.
But hey, that reminds me, I don't know how to add that to my roll 20. I meant to hang you offline, but
No worries. I'll find it for you.
okay. Sorry to derail them.
No, it's fine. And I believe that is where we left off while the guys were still in the shop. And Mafalda was currently.
No, we were looking at these.
their-
We were looking at these globes on
Right.
these globes right here.
the up
Do
in
you
the
mean-
top right.
Yes. Madame Mafalda was considering her strange device, which she explained is a tool to help her observe the interaction of the different realms, the planes, as it were.
Okay.
She
So before we
seems-
leave, I want to ask Madame Mafalda. Varys will ask, "Do you see the Feywild?"
The Feywild. Let me see here. That one is particularly tricky. Here it is. She'll point to a tiny green marble, seemingly hanging from a gossamer thread. You can see it moving very erratically, like seemingly without rhythm, around the, how do you say, around the contraption.
Is that is everything okay there? Do you see anything out of place, or?
Well, it's behaving pretty much the same as it always behaved ever since I've had access to this device.
That's all I needed to hear. Thank you.
Honorim, you're looking for scrolls of sending and phantom steed. What level are those again? I believe they are 4th level, Honorim.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. They're both level 3.
They're both level 3. I'd say like they seem to do. You do see both of them, and they don't. They both seem to be in the 1,000 gold range.
You had a bit of a jump in your prices since last we were here, madame.
Well, unfortunately, a major associate of mine and friend of mine did have her skull caved in. Skulls have become much more expensive and difficult to make.
As she's saying this, Zareen wants to lean and say, I understand scarcity would mean that you need to make your money where you can. But surely you're not going to try to price gouge repeat customers, are you? A group that has the interest of the very city we stand in at heart.
Size. My dear, I am the only magical merchant in the entire city of Valaki. The previous burgomaster was just looking for an excuse to get rid of me. Was it not for the honor of Actor, I'm fairly certain the mob of unruly Valaki would have already set my shop aflame.
And then I look back at her and say, the burgomistress, the woman whose ear we have, who did we go to on a daily basis, surely you offer some type of discount for my friend here, when the work we do is so vital.
Persuasion check.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, there, Zareen. What the fuck? I just heard a whisper like, persuasion check.
Nope.
She adjusts her glasses. I'm afraid my prices are non-negotiable. If I didn't charge these prices, then I wouldn't be able to offer these scrolls at all. You are more than welcome to price hunt with any of my competitors you might run into in the city.
Eris will look over and say, hey, Zareen, I heard there's a shortage of, supply shortage for scrolls these days.
Yeah, I heard that too. Well, I suppose I'll have to sell my finds elsewhere.
I suppose you would.
How about healing
You're
potions?
saying that out loud, Zareen?
No. That's above the table.
Yeah.
Well, you've priced me out of your scrolls. How about your potions of healing?
I believe I do have 3 at the moment. two major ones at the moment.
Do we need to do that as a group purchase? Do we? I don't have any. I'm willing to pitch in some more out of my. I don't have a lot to pitch in, but we've got.
Urgent pipes up. That's party funds, man. We all fit that one. Don't worry about it.
I need one. I can pitch it.
It would be 400 each.
Yep.
And there's how many?
3. But they're 44 plus 4s.
What's our bucket looking? Our party bucket.
I'll
I'll
reach
get one
in.
for myself out of my own funds.
I'll reach into my my pouch and I'll pull out this diamond that's wrapped in silk, and I'll present it to her. This for the 3.
Oh. Just remind me where you got that diamond?
Where did I get that one?
Probably
Well,
the
I
hand.
found it in the brain of the big tree ant thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we ever appraise that one? Don't believe we did.
No.
He said
I think it was
900,
12.
900, maybe more.
It was 1,200.
Well, okay. I mean, 900, 1,200. Hold on.
I have 900 plus written down.
Okay. In that case, that would be. Let's see. She'll take it from your hand gently, hold it up to the light. I suppose I could give you about 950 for it. Let me see if your large friend there is buying one. Then I suppose that will leave you with 150 in these 2 potions. She'll
I'll
take
No.
cover
them.
that.
No, the gem for the 3 potions.
Oh, Urgel already bought one of them. We mean... Sorry. Each one is 400. 400 times 3 is 1,200. You're a little bit short.
I can pay the difference.
Alright, in that case... they're all yours. Feel that.
How much do you need from me? 300?
The diamond she said is 950, so
200.
that's 250 difference. So
Alright, I'll pull that out and give her the remainder.
alright, you'll take the diamond, and you guys now have 344 plus 4 potions.
Let me have the bag open so they can add it. I can't open it.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe all of you should be able to edit a bag.
Normally I do, but I'm wondering if somebody else has it open.
I've got it open.
Just
Oh, okay, that's why. All right, no biggie.
That's why.
I'll close it out. Go ahead.
Oh,
Great,
or just add 'em.
Oh wow, this is a fancy bag of holding you guys made. I like
Fisk,
it.
Fisk and Tarm, do you guys have healing potions?
Nope.
Have one. Take one.
All right.
Nurgle's got the other one, so.
All right.
I'm adding a grater to mine.
Yeah, I got through that whole last adventure without any healing potions. Let's go.
44 plus 11. Is that it?
What?
The graders are 44 plus 4.
Yes.
Plus 4? Plus 4. Okay. Got it. Thanks.
Yep.
If we end up staying here, I think my first order of business will be opening a magic shop.
You're
we have-
more than welcome to some health
Fisk will take
competitions.
out. Fisk is going to take out 1,000 gold and hand it directly to Madame Mafalda,
That's a very
and then
kind
walk
donation.
and then walk over to honor him. Kind of on all fours, just rub by his leg. Big one. and then leave the shop.
All right, I'll take sending.
Right. That is a good choice. Enjoy.
Hearing someone's Discord beep.
I
got mine muted.
I have my headphones on. All
I'm
right. Is
muted.
there anything else the party wanted to do in the magic shop?
Yeah, I'm gonna lean towards her and say, there is something more valuable than scrolls I'm looking for. Do you have books, specifically in knowledge about dragons?
Dragons.
I know.
Not a common thing here in Barovia, but yes, I do. She'll. You see her indicate with her hand, and you see like a mage hand appear and float over to one of the books. Kind of goes, like you see like the fingers trace along the volumes, and she pulls out a large leather-bound tome of red leather. And she brings it over. Does anybody here read? There's unnerving, Fesca, Zareen, who are nearby. Do any of you read Draconic?
Do we read what?
Draconic.
Basic ass Elvish and common.
Draconic. No.
I do not. Not without casting a spell.
Alright, in that case, none of you understand. None of you can read the title of the book. Well, I have this one here. It discusses. I got it from an outsider like yourselves. It discusses some of their biology, society, beliefs. Discusses a little bit about the differences between the different types. There are the chromatics, and then what's the word in common? It's escaping me.
Metallic.
Metallic, thank you. The chromatics and the metallics, as well as quite a few subspecies, indeed.
How much for both of them?
She blinks. I only have the one.
Oh, I thought you said there was one in Draconic and one that was not.
No, she just has the Dracon.
Okay, then I'd say, and how much are you asking for this tome?
Well, seeing as it is one of a kind here in Barovia, I'm afraid I am going to have to ask for about 45 gold pieces, please.
Just 45? Wow.
Shut up, Erg.
No, you are correct, she says with a half smile. But I did make quite a lot of money for good people already.
Would you take 35?
No, I would take 45. Although there is a dearth of people who read Draconic here in Barovia, I am fond of the book myself. Although I did read it several times already. Do we have a deal?
Very well, and I put the 45 gold on the counter, but not where she can reach it. Just to be
Nice.
passive aggressive.
She raises an eyebrow and then has the mage and kind of sweep it into her register.
Excuse me.
I just give her a tight smile. A pleasure, madam. Thank you. And then should I just add to my inventory?
The comic book about dragons.
Does it have pictures in it?
Oh yes, quite a few.
Oh, yes. It's gonna be so cool.
Is there anything else I can do for you, ladies and gentlemen?
Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Good.
I don't need anything else, but wanted to thank you for allowing our patronage despite your distaste for us.
She sighs. I'm not distasteful of you, although I do feel bitter about what happened to Fiona, and I am very sad about what happened to her. You are doing your duty in defending this town. I only wish that she would have confided her troubles with me. I would have tried to steer her better. I believe, had I been in your position, I would have tried to knock her down from the ledge, as it were. Though I suppose it may not have been exactly an option at the time for you.
I'll tell you what. Next time something like this happens, I'll talk to you about it first.
She chuckles. I'd be more than happy to provide my advice. Right. Let me know if you need anything else, but for now, let's return to my observations. Excuse me.
Thank you, madam.
Do you actually do you sell healers kits here, or do I get those from the general store?
I don't believe healers kits are magical in nature. Like, they're basically med kits. So
Like
they
a
would
first
be
aid
general
box.
store.
Isn't there a weapon shop we've never gone to around here, guys?
The smithy?
Oh, okay, so it's like a steelworks?
No, I really do think that you're at it. I don't think you guys ever visited a
Never been
smithy.
there.
Nope,
Nope,
never been
there.
Yeah, it's Fairstyle's Smithy.
Hmm.
Well, heck yeah.
I'd have to check that out one of these days.
Well, we can head there now. Get it over with. Curious what they got.
I'm sorry. What are we? What's the place?
There's a weapon shop, apparently.
Oh yeah, I'd like to go there. I've got something that maybe they can help with.
Okay, the party leaves the magic shop by returning to the streets of Valaki.
D, I'm just curious. With level 2 exhaustion and my movements halved, that would include just walking around the city.
Sorry, what?
I said I have 2 levels of exhaustion, and it says my movement is halved. Would that include walking around the city? Like, am I holding everyone up, or?
We're on horseback. We're all
You
right.
guys are on horseback, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're
But
still
yeah,
on
me
our
too,
horses.
Zareen. I'm with you there.
Okay.
You're
I
just
wanted to
really
check.
slow on getting on your horse.
Yeah. Alrighty, you guys make your way. The smithy is actually right across the way. And let me see now. You guys enter. Grab the map. Let's see.
Why, a new map. Yay.
It's been a little while since I've actually made this, so let me just get your tokens in here. And welcome. As you guys enter Fierstall's Blacksmithy, you guys see an incredible mess.
Wow.
You guys see what seems to be some sort of pit leading into the ground. You guys see an overturned minecart and a mine entrance leading down. You guys can hear the sounds of metal meeting metal as well.
It's a dope
The
map.
smithy is a complete mess, as various strange tools and items and weapons and pieces of armor litter almost every available surface of the smithy.
Really like this isometric look.
Yeah, me too. The men at the man at the anvil, the forge, does not seem to have noticed you. You guys see a fairly short man with white hair and long beard. His shirtless, and his back, though wrinkly, is corded with thick muscles.
Guess we should walk up there.
I wonder if his name's Andre.
Or Smitty.
Good
Guys.
afternoon, sir.
He grunts, acknowledging your presence, not much else. You see he's working on a strange, serrated blade. He's talking a little bit big.
Does it look like a bastard sword?
Not exactly. The blade is very wide, almost 2 palms. Sorry, almost a palm and a half in width. It is curved and has coolly serrated teeth. You guys see all manner of strange weapons and armor on the shelves. Things you've never even seen before.
Varys will step up and say, "Hey, sorry to bother you. Does anybody else, by the way, have a request, or are we just visiting? I'm just curious."
Well, I just wanted to see if there was anything better than what I currently have.
Okay. I'll say, Varys will say, "Sorry to bother you, sir. We were just stopping by and seeing if maybe you had some interesting things that might help us in our journey. But I do have one small, very, very small job that I would like to ask for you. And given the brilliance of your shop, I'm sure it's something that you could do in the blink of an eye."
Why none of you got beards?
I can't even grow a beard, so it's a genetics. I
I
apologize.
don't know. Urgle hasn't shaved since he got Barovia, so he probably does at this point.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Go on. You're
Logically
seeing your
speaking.
token. I was like thinking about your token, but I guess like you're kind of standing behind him, so he wouldn't be really seeing you. His grunt of distaste indicates his opinion of your lack of beard hairs.
So I have gold.
Gold's good. What'd you want then?
So I'm gonna walk up to the anvil right here, and I'm gonna take a silver ring that I have in my pouch, throw it on the anvil, and say, "I just need you to crush that into silver powder real quick."
Ain't crush it. That'll turn it to powder. It'll be grinded. But I can do that for you.
Okay, that would be great.
Get the laugh going. See him activate his laugh. And you guys can see like very, very tightly corded muscles. For an old man, he is incredibly in shape, as a walking smithy would do. In no time at all, your silver ring has been reduced to a small powder of powder. A small pile of powder, which he taps into a small baggie.
Perfect. How much owe you?
Double fire. That was the work of a minute. I ain't gonna charge a man for the work of a minute.
I'll throw a couple gold coins on his anvil. Thank you for your service.
He frowns and sweeps him off the anvil with his hammer. I said, I don't take a man's money for the work of a minute.
Very well. And I'll pick them back up.
I admire that. Say,
Sir,
oh, go ahead, Urgle.
He
Have
nods,
you ever-
he nods in approval as he gets a glance of you, going, your bushy beard.
sir, have you ever seen a weapon like this? Do you think you could tell me about its properties? And I'll pull out the blackened maul, hand it over.
He'll take it.
Been
in one
using it
hand,
for some time.
Look at it. see him nod in some appreciation. That's a good weapon. Good metal too. He'll lick the head a little bit.
You know how many people I've killed with that?
No. Doesn't seem to mind that all too much.
Must be no HIV in Barovia.
The Mantio. You should keep these gloves. I'll buy it off you, actually, if you don't mind. You always use more than Mantio.
Well, quite the treasure for me at this point. I haven't found anything that's matched up to it yet. Do you have anything of similar strength, or perhaps greater?
That depends on what you're after, boy. Specialized in more complex weaponry, though. If you wish, I can make you something more dull. Got a few creations of my own here.
I specialize in fighting with both my hands. What would you recommend?
Let me see here. He'll move towards one of his shelves. And you can see him considering. You guys see, like, it's almost like a forest of like handles of different weapons, strange and exotic. Let's see. Looks kind of like glances back at you. Seems to be trying to measure your worth. Let me see. He'll pick up a massive wooden and steel wheel that has two handles on it.
Oh shit.
My somewhat unwieldy, but this thing's deadly. This will crush anything. Anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit, what's happening? Okay. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Chrome is not happy. Chrome is not happy. Not enough memory to run this page. Not enough. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna shut down my video and see if that's gonna fix it. Technical difficulties. Da, 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 da.
Well, this looks promising.
What did
Apparently
he pull
this
out? A wheel?
Sounds like a giant
Handle
wagon
gun?
wheel with spikes, so I'm getting major Bloodborne vibes, and I'm all about it. So.
Good.
Yeah, I'm picturing a flat morning star.
It's literally the Logarius wheel.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'm definitely buying that shit.
He'll lift it up and hand it over to you. This thing is incredibly heavy, with all the spokes of metal in between. However, it does seem like you could do some pretty good crushing with it. You can see where there's a mechanism to detach both wheels and sort of increase the crushing power of the wheel.
Now that
You could-
is a fine weapon.
Surely is. Surely is. He'll look at it with some admiration.
How much?
She takes a little bit of work, so I'll have to ask for a little bit higher than usual weaponry. 60 gold would be my asking price.
60. Very fair.
I'm a fair man.
Got yourself a deal, and I'll come back again.
Enjoy it. And with that, let me just post. I'll you know what? I'll just send you how it works later.
Okay.
Finally, it's good to have someone who can appreciate some unique work.
I wish I had stepped in some time ago. But as you can see, that adamantite maul has served me quite well. If I ever consider parting ways with it, I'll come back.
I'd appreciate it. Anything else I can help you gentlemen with?
Fellas?
This is up from the rafters.
He frowns up at you, Fisk.
As I hear him say that, he catches me trying to like just gently swat as a dangly shiny thing in the roof. I look down at him and I let go with one hand and pull out a dart with the other. Can it make these?
He kind of squints back at. He kind of squints up at you. Like, what?
I teleport down and walk up to him.
What?
Can it make these?
He's squint. I can't see what you have there. Get back down here.
I've already teleported down to the floor.
Oh,
I
you.
walk up to
Oh,
him.
I think it cut out. I think it out. He said that.
Yeah.
He says a curse in Barovian. You outsiders. I should be easy enough. Could probably make you about 20 by fall of night.
How much?
Let me see. These are you want for these from steel, eh? I'd say 2 gold each. That's 40 total. He adds helpfully.
Be made from something else.
If you got the steel for it, I could make them from steel, I could make them from wood, rock. Hell, I could even make them from ice if you wanted.
You should make a couple out of silver. You got some. Just saying.
Not a bad idea.
Look back at him. Can it do silver?
I do silver. Who do you think made the weapons for the guards? It's me. I'm the only smith in all of Valaki with the permission to use silver.
All 20. Silver. How much?
That's whether you have silver or whether you need me to use my own.
I look to the rest of the group.
I've got some silver candlesticks.
Gotta use it somehow.
And I still have a silver longsword, but I've been saving it for a special occasion.
I have a silver dagger that I assure you I will never use.
How many daggers will those candlesticks make?
They're not like massive candlesticks. Like they were small
know.
enough to just like shove in this bag. You could probably silver like 3 daggers with them.
3 daggers, so like 6 darts.
Oh no, darts is something else. Like you could probably silver. Let me see. You could probably silver like 15 darts.
All right. Definitely pull out the candlestick and add it to the contraband pile.
You'll just start pulling crap out.
What's really funny is I've had those since like, I don't know, session 2. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like one of the only places to get silver in the whole module is that place. But most players don't really think to do that because it's before Valaki.
I wasn't metagaming.
I know. Let me see. Alright. So I could melt these just fine. Anything else?
Excuse me, Master Smith.
Yes.
Would you happen to have a short piece of fine copper wire?
Copper. I got some around here.
Doesn't need to be much.
Go to one of the shelves and retrieve it from a spool. How much you need?
I'll just make the 3 inches to my fingers.
We'll use a pair of pliers there. Hand it to you. Here we go.
I'll reach into my bag like I'm looking for coin.
Well, it's fine. 2 rich in copper.
Yeah.
Yeah, already.
Thank you kindly.
That's why it's so hard to make weapons. Copper doesn't make for very good weapons. And the steel. It's barely better than pig iron.
I kind of walk up to him, putting my rapier away. I'm like, I'm interested in things that are accurate and fast and light. While the Wheel of Misfortune looks wonderful, it's not something I could deal with.
Hey, if you don't want to be cool, that's your business.
I couldn't lift the damn thing. And I laugh.
The wheel is about 20 pounds there, Bulgo. This thing's friggin' heavy.
Use it to casually work out.
I don't know how you're so fast with those monsters you wield. And I look over at him and I go, you know, anything more along my lines? Quick, deadly.
Let me see here. I'm working. What I'm working on right now might suit you good.
Really?
Not done yet, but come back later.
All right.
It's merely,
Interesting.
This was more of an experiment.
Those are always fun.
No, yes. Let me see. I'm calling this Saw Spear. It might suit you well.
Nice.
Yeah, I do have a tendency to get too close too fast. It might be a very good thing.
Aye. This will be good for both close situations and far off.
Ooh, I like it. Well, I'm sorry we hadn't been here before. I like this place. You'll see us again.
Yeah, I've got one more thing, Smitty. Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I call you Smitty?
Yes. Name's Fjorstal.
Fierstal. Nice to meet you. So I'm just shopping. I'm not, and I'm looking for some advice. I've got this. Sometimes I like to get up and
Grow a beard. He chuckles under his own beard.
DM, can I, for fun, minor illusion a beard on Barris?
Yeah, go for
it.
Before the party's eyes, a luxurious beard erupts from Varys's face. He mutters, "Oh, by the morning Lord's beard." That was quick. Thought you said you couldn't grow one.
Now, can we talk?
Was you merely asking for advice? I was giving you it.
So, as I was saying, I'm looking for your advice. I've got this this crappy scimitar, and I'll pull out my scimitar and I'll say, sometimes I like to get up, or I have to get up and close and personal. Not that I'm looking to do that, but when I do, I'd like to have something a little bit better than this. Do you have anything that you could recommend?
First of all, I recommend treating your weapons with respect. Each piece of steel weapon has a bit of the smith that made it, his soul or her soul in it. We call it a piece of garbage. It is filthy to me.
That's it's dull from me cutting people's throats.
That's supposed to be some sort of threat.
No, it's just facts. Just facts. Anyway, do you have anything else that might be a little bit better?
First, take back what you said about your scimitar.
I apologize. I'm looking for something maybe
With meaning.
You know what? I think we're good. Thanks. I'll walk away.
He shakes his head.
I apologize. I'll talk to him. I'll see you again soon, so have a fine day.
How am I supposed to give him one of my pieces if he ain't treating the pieces he already's got with respect? Well,
It's a piece of shit. I can hear you.
I agree. You know, these elves, they just don't live on the same plane as us.
I ain't serving him until he takes back what he said.
Yes,
I want to know my weapons go with people who appreciate them.
I'll go spill some blood with this wheel, and I'll let you know how it goes.
You should. By the way, its name is the Wheel of Sorrows. You know why?
Why?
Because everyone you hit with it will be full of sorrows.
Excellent.
Yeah, returns to the serrated blade he was working on.
Have a good afternoon, sir.
No. Alrighty. Is there anything else anyone would like to do or say? In the smithy?
Good.
Did you end up taking the saucer?
He said he was still working on it. He said, like, come back tonight.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. With that, the party the parts. Let's see.
Cannot wait to use this thing. Hey, Bassoon.
Pow! We're doing fisticuffs. Crushes his head.
It's only made of wood.
Well, it's wood and metal.
I know.
Alrighty, you guys reemerge onto the streets of Alaki.
I'd like to pick up a healer's kit
Yeah.
somewhere.
Reminds
Was
me
that-
of some Sean.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I don't really have a map set up for the general store, but this store is a little bit more generic. It seems to be selling, like the day-to-day items that most people need. Like food, clothes.
Does it look a little bit more general?
Yeah,
Healer's
house
kit.
supplies. So you guys can definitely pick up a med kit. Just
Would
look up
they have
what
these tools?
No, they would not. Thieves' tools are specialist goods.
Cost for the healer's kit.
Just a moment.
And does she or he have more than one?
Healer's kit, it's 5 gold. Oh, they're only 5 gold? Yeah, they have about 5 at the moment. They're offering them for about 10 gold each.
10 gold. I thought you said it was 5 gold.
Everything's more expensive.
Okay, I'll take one.
Alright. Purchase yourself a very nice healer's kit. Is there anything else anyone wants to buy in the general store?
crap load of lamp oil.
Alright.
I like burning shit. It's fun.
Right. Lamp oil will run you about 7 gold.
I need some
Got any
rope.
tobacco and rolling papers, perhaps?
Tobacco.
I could use some tobacco for my pipe too.
Yeah, tobacco. To sell them like in small packets of 3 uses each, and each packet is about 5 gold.
Holy shit!
I'll take
Have we-
4.
Sorry.
Wow.
Have we bought cold weather gear yet?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
we have cold weather gear now.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. I don't think you were with the party at the time.
No, but I had extras made anyway, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Let me get. Ferris needs some rope and 2 portions of tobacco.
Right, Vase, go ahead and get the tobacco. I believe that's 7.
I lean in and I go, you got anything a little stronger than that tobacco?
The young woman at the counter, who looks to be about 17, 16, says, if you're talking about alcohol, no, we don't have any.
No burnable stuff.
Uh,
The good
No.
leaf. Oh well.
Old Toby.
what's good leaf?
Good leaf. Packs a punch, like you drink it almost.
Longfellow, old Toby, you know.
We have
I think
mint,
that's legal in the next city over.
We have mint. If that's similar to that.
No. But thank you. All right.
Worth a try.
Sorry.
I miss Waterdeep.
So DM, how much is the rope?
Believe rope is about 15 gold.
Okay, and so I'll take that. So 50, is that 50 or 50 feet of rope? Is that what that is? Or
I believe so, right? I'm guessing that's how much you're buying.
yeah.
I'll also give another 10 gold for a secondary healer's kit, and I'll throw that in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, DM. Do I see anything that catches Fisk's eye?
Give me a perception check.
Well, I think I need to get drunk tonight.
Good luck with that.
Forgot I got a very special bottle that I grabbed before we left the vineyard.
Better hide it with your life.
Well, I'm going to go see if I can drink dry the blue water first. And I'm going to start riding towards the blue water, regardless of what anybody else is doing.
I'll come with. I've got an appointment there.
Fisk will follow.
Right, it sounds like the party seems to be more or less in one mind.
What time of day is it now?
But do I see that sneaky bastard? Sorry.
Not at the moment, no.
All
right. What time is it now? I'd say we got with you guys on your horses. It's about 2:45.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the Grey Company castle.
You're not going with everybody to the Blue Water Inn?
No, I've got some studying I have to do.
Okay. Let me see.
Seeing the party fork off, this kind of stops his horse and looks to honor him. Looks to the party and looks to honor him.
Go have fun, Fisk. I've got some heavy reading to do.
Go have fun. And I follow honor him.
Now it's fresh my roll 20. It's freaking out at the moment. Okay. Roll 20 is still freaking out.
As Honorm walks away, Zareen's going to call out, I could use your help with this dragon book. I'll speak with you when I get back to the keep.
Of course.
Is Urgle practicing?
Yeah, I'm just swinging this thing around into the dirt outside.
I'm gonna use like minor illusion to like little targets and like Obi-Wan and Luke Skywalker with the little. They all happen to look like theirs in space. No, I'm kidding.
Urgle just puts a bucket on his head.
Yes. Let's see if this worked.
So, Varys, you're the hunter, right?
Yeah, I am. My family owns a hunting lodge in Feywild, so.
Are there dragons in the Feywild? Have you hunted a dragon?
I have hunted dragons. It's not easy. So, you have something in mind?
No, I'm just thinking about the dragon that nearly killed us. I don't know if it was real or not. It was a very strange. I was on watch and then I dreamt of a dragon. I was just wondering if anybody here knew anything about them.
I don't know anything
What did
about
it
that
look
dragon.
like?
That didn't look like a regular dragon to me, as far as I'm aware. That thing looked like it was flying and dead.
Well, I don't think we actually saw it, right?
Well, you guys saw one before.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
see
that's
one in
right.
flight.
There we go, Roll 20 finished loading. Man, it has been really slow recently.
Mm-hmm.
But we guys arrive at the Blue Water Inn. We pulled the observer out for honoring.
All right, great company. It's up to us to make sure we all drink, honor him, share.
Just went with honor him.
Oh.
Oh,
We have to drink Fisk and honor him, share as well as our own.
well, I don't believe there's probably shares for anybody right now.
Find out.
You okay there, Chris?
Oh yeah.
Like, as guys enter, you see there are some patrons in tonight, somewhat miserable. Danica smiles as you guys enter. The heroes of the hour. I just got a message back from the winery. They're doing well over there.
My favorite innkeeper. It's a shame that we had to send such bad news not very long ago. Has the supply dwindled to nothing already?
We have a little bit. Really just for ourselves, but I'd be more than happy to share it with you.
Armigen reaches in and pulls out that bottle that I got from the winery. I go, I think this is the last of this. Pour us each a glass and you all enjoy what's left.
Alrighty, the amber liquid fills your shot glasses and is incredibly tempting. You see people. You see like envious eyes, like from every corner of the bar.
You're muted, Varus. Yeah.
Oh no, Varus is just he's ready to drink it.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I'm sorry.
No, he's ready to go.
Is there one in front of Zareen as well?
Yes. We each have one.
All right.
And, go ahead.
Danica. Has Bassoon been here?
Oh yes. I think he was just here. He went outside to look for you.
Let me go get him. I'll take off.
I'm just gonna kind of raise it and I go, well, we've come a long way. And with the news today, I need this. And I take my first sip of wine.
Cheers.
Cheers
Cheers.
to the Grey Company and to a free winery.
Rover! Shout out, brother, in Orcish, looking around outside.
Coming! You hear a grunt around the corner. You see Bassoon walk around the corner, lifting a horse over his head. An expression of glee on his face. The horse does not seem happy about this, but it's a bit too scared being just held off the air. Its feet are like kind of kicking around, but unable to reach the ground.
My God, man.
Look! Sorry. My voice went over the rider. Look what I can do, brother. Look! My strength has come back.
I can tell. That's not terrifying at all.
You'll gently place the horse down, which immediately breaks into a run.
We've got one of the last bottles of alcohol in Barovia. I think you had better come in here and enjoy it with us.
If you're offering, then I'm certainly right there. Lead the way, brother. Oh, and almost everyone is here too. Where's Unnerving and Fisk?
Going back to headquarters to study and do whatever it is they do.
Ah, well,
Some nerd shit.
well said.
As a reason why I didn't become a wizard. I take another sip.
No. Slide a glass over to Mr. Bassoon there.
He'll grab it. To the great company.
To your good health. Clink it and down it.
So, Brother Ulgar, I believe there is the matter of strength to settle between us.
So, what did you have in mind? Fist fight? Arm wrestle?
He grins. It's been far, far too long since I've thrown a punch and received one in turn.
I think we'd better step outside lest we destroy Danica's bar.
Absolutely, otherwise you're never coming back here again, she says with mock anger. Bassoon, already excited, is like already heading outside.
I have to watch this, and I'm gonna follow.
Anybody who wants a show for your
Hey, you
entertainment.
kids! Get
I'll
away
walk by
from
past
there.
that.
We need
walk
this.
past this-
For an arena.
Walk.
Sorry, Tom, go ahead.
That's okay. I'll walk past that table and go, this is something everybody's going to want to see. And then head outside.
People are exchanging looks as the kids take the ball and move away, but stay around to watch. You see the people from the bar are indeed actually coming out to watch as well, as Bassoon makes his way to the top here and takes off his tunic.
Right. Throw off my winter coat.
How we're doing this, brother? Everything in our disposal, or just fist, nothing else? Even Danica comes out to watch.
Somebody yells out, don't break him. I need him.
Tell him that.
How about just fists or submission, whichever comes first?
I can just find. Oops, music. Enough. Sounds good to me.
Varys wants to is going to tap the. Is that the bartender next to me?
Yeah, she is.
He's going to tap her on the shoulder and say, "I bet you a glass of your best liquor or 10 gold for me that Urgel wins this fight. I got Urgel."
I don't know. I've never seen Mr. Bassoon fight, but I suppose it won't be interesting if we both bet on the same one. You're on.
Let's go.
Let's go. And let me just find a good piece of music here.
Masan ave gathro ukavormak blilak lat.
A Klingon?
Said. Oh.
It's black speech, which I've found a way to utilize recently.
Do you have like a translator or something?
Yes, I do. I have a black speech translator I found.
Oh, that's awesome. Send it my
It's
way
like-
later.
I definitely will.
So I'm gonna walk up behind Urgal and just give him like a little Mr. Miyagi forearm Karate Kid massage, and try to whisper to him. Do you want any help with this, or are you trying to just play this straight?
Nah, a fair fight is the only one that would be appropriate.
Very well.
Well spoken. You hear him, Bassoon, chanting in his throat a little bit. Oh, let's go! And Urgal, I'd like you to roll me initiative, please.
All right. Big money, big money. Oh.
Oh man, this shit is taking a long time. Alrighty, 16. Bassoon moves first.
Oh boy.
Urgal, Bassoon charges you, moving around, and you see him like go for, as if he's going for a tackle, and then he springs around you, and he's going to attempt to grab you from behind.
Ooh. That's a hard check.
Go ahead and contest it, Urgal.
And of course I'm exhausted. Here we go. Oh shit!
Oh, you managed to you break his grab. Not missing a beat. He's going to go for a fist to your chin. Does that hit your unarmored AC?
My base is 16 right now, so no.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
Nice.
so yeah, you jack your chin back at the last moment, avoiding his attack. All right, it is now your turn.
Now we're talking. All right, and I'm going to just one right across the cheek. Start with that. Oh, it's not supposed to be at disadvantage. Anyway, I'll fix that. So that's
It's going to just block it with his forearm.
all right. Now, one up across the chin, the same way he tried to do me.
You get him right in the chin.
How's that taste, good buddy?
He spits out a little bit of blood. Ah, sweet, sweet copper. Alrighty, Urgal, I believe that is your turn.
That is.
Bassoon is going to go for a bear hug once again. Oh my god, this shit's there.
Oh, fuck. Yep. It's not looking good this time. Oh.
Okay, you are now grappled from behind as Bassoon is going to and give you a German suplex
Oh, fuck yeah.
down the stairs.
How much damage do I take from a German
it's-
suplex?
As soon as it rolls, it's gonna show you.
Alright.
My roll 20 is going so slow.
It's all
German
good.
suplex, is that a special ability?
He has a couple.
Voice.
He has a couple.
Always thought D&D needed more wrestling moves. This is good.
I know, right?
Give him the elbow!
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Did you guys ever see the one where he fucking like they do an arena intro for God?
No.
Oh,
I
I'll
can't
show it to
say
you
I
guys
have.
later. I'll show it to you guys later. Urgal, you get thrown down the stairs, falling. And I'd like you to roll me an acrobatics check, actually, to avoid
Okay.
taking fall damage.
Fair
I
enough.
haven't watched WWE or Raw since like 1985.
Alrighty, Urgal, you take an additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Oh my goodness. Alright, 18 plus 4, it's 22. Dang.
You are now prone as well. Bassoon is going to. That was his first attack. Bassoon is going to take a running jump at you. And I'm going to have him roll an acrobatics. And he's going to try to give you a knee.
Doing the old flying knee move on me, huh?
That's a 14. Just the last moment, Urgal, you managed to roll to the side. You see the Bassoon has missed you, and you can see the small impact in the what's the word I'm looking for? Cobblestones, left by his knee.
That could have been my head.
You'd have been fine. Alrighty, Urgal, it's your turn.
I don't know if this is possible, but I'd like to try and sweep his legs out from under him with a kick.
That would be a trip attempt. Are you staying prone or are you standing up to trip?
I imagine I would be sort of just getting up long enough to do it. You know how most leg sweeps kind of take place from a crouched position?
Yeah, I think it's just going to be an athletics check for you, and it's not affected by your prone condition.
All right. Oh,
11. He manages to step back just before your leg sweeps him, and you are now up.
all right. No, I can't do anything else after that, right?
No, you can. I think you have 2 attacks.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that would count. All right. And then yeah, I'm just gonna drive my shoulder into him with a charge. Oh,
He's using your momentum against you. Bassoon's actually going to grab your arm and attempt to throw you over his shoulder.
oh shit. Oh boy.
Urgal, go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics opposed to it.
All right. Let's do it.
10. Urgal, you are grabbed and then immediately thrown, and I'm gonna roll his athletics to see how hard he throws. Yeah, he throws you pretty damn hard. Urgal, you are thrown against the wall here, and I'm going to treat each 5 as a D10. So that's gonna be 4 D10s to you, Urgal.
At this moment, Varys is going to take 10 gold and put it in this lady's pocket, and he's walking back.
Ye of little faith.
Urgal, you slide to the ground in front of Bassoon, prone once again.
Damn. All right.
He's sweating hard, but his eyes are wild and full of joy.
Stumble to my feet with some blood trickling down my hairline at this point. And yeah, I'm gonna stand up and try and jump off the edge of these rocks and do a Superman punch.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me an athletics.
All right. Hey.
2, you get him. Go ahead and give me.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me your unarmed damage plus let's call it 2d10. from the
All
side.
right. So I'm 6 flat with unarmed, and I'll roll 2d10.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
I'd like to kneel down in front of me, and are these 3 kids in front of me?
Yes, there are 3 kids in front of you.
I'm gonna give them like, I'll take a gold out and say, "This is for you to split, but repeat after me." Ergo, ergo. And I'm gonna start chanting to try to get everybody to chant.
Okay. How? Oh girl! Like the chants like starts getting taken up. You know how it is with chants, and soon enough, like the crowd immediately starts chanting, girl! Girl! Your next roll is gonna be with advantage, thanks to your motivation.
All right.
Boom! You smack. Like Bassoon spins in a circle from the force of your punch. For a moment, he staggers as he holds his chin.
All right. Now I'm gonna do like a spinning elbow into the
Go
side
for
of
it.
his head after this.
Go for it.
Oh.
I did say it will be with advantage, so go ahead.
Yeah, might as well go with round. Let's see.
Okay, 6-6. Your elbow crack. Like you guys can all hear the crack of Urgal's elbow against Bassoon's skull, echoing on the street. Like some people like stop chanting. Urgal go, ooh. That sounded bad. Bassoon staggers for a moment, his eyes unfocused in front of you, Urgal. And then he rears his head back and goes for a headbutt.
Oh boy.
The proper response, of course.
Very appropriate.
Dizzy as hell, just swing your head to their face.
Oaks, man.
Barbarian's gonna do what a barbarian's gonna do.
That'll make you less dizzy.
That's definitely a hit.
All right, using his like the headbutt cracks into your nose. Using your disorientation, Bassoon is going to grab one of your arms and sorry, it needs to roll athletics first. 31 is okay. I'm gonna take 19. Poof, like right behind him, like into the fence and through it, like wood flies everywhere as Urgal goes and smashes through the fence and smashes against the tree behind him.
Is that a 19?
That is 19.
All right, cool. All right,
Zareen
barely.
stops and seriously considers if she should cast haste on him right now, but looks at the crowd and
You
thinks
feel
otherwise.
like heat coming off of Bassoon, Urgal. And for a moment, as you're looking up at the other orc, at the half orc, you feel something is almost strange about him. Like the heat is not just from body heat. Like that's just you can practically see flames licking out of him. Like you can see like the air is distorted around him, like in a aura of heat haze. For a moment, his pupils are extremely dilated. And he raises his fists. And then he seems to catch himself. Lowers his fist and extends a hand instead.
All right, I'll take his hand and get up, almost falling over because I'm so dizzy. Well, thanks for not putting me out of my misery at the end there.
He yanks you up to your feet. He smacks you on the back. Holy shit. You are one tough bastard. I can feel my teeth rattling around on my jaw.
I think we should both make sure we still have all our tusks.
Mine are gonna be wobbly for a little bit. God damn, that's a good arm you got on you. Oh.
Still, like, scratching my head, trying to figure out where I am, you know. Oh. Good
As,
fight.
Hell yes. As the fight is done, Danica has her arms crossed and she's tapping her foot as the other patrons begin to shuffle back into the tavern. Bassoon looks at Danica apologetically. I'll fix that for you, Miss Danica. Got lost in it a little bit. It's been a little while.
Yeah, I'm the one who challenged you. I can send the woodworker over to get this fixed.
No, I can do it. I've done enough odd jobs for the church. I should be able to.
All right, if you say so. I've got one last bottle of wine I've had squirreled away for a while. I think now's as good a time as any to drink it.
Let's head back inside. That's something I want to discuss with you and your friends, actually.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Thank you for coming, everybody.
The people are all still excited, like they're chatting and commenting about the moves you guys put out in the fight. You definitely get people looking at you with in Bassoon with admiration. They certainly enjoy the display. Okay, just real quick, Unnerving and Fisk. Was there anything in particular you would have wanted to do at the keep? I just wanted to go visit you guys for a moment.
Yeah. Fisk. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No. I have a thing, so go ahead.
I just wanted to scribe sending and banishment.
Sending and banishment.
Banishment's from another spell book, so that's just 100 gold and 4 hours. And scribe is 75 in 3 hours, and I have to make an arcana check for that.
Forgot you guys named one of your horses Tomas Jr.
That's my horse.
Go too.
Stinky Glue and Tomas Jr.
All right, arcana check for sending.
Yes, please, yeah.
Alrighty. So that'll take me 7 hours to do both of those.
Alrighty.
And 175 gold.
I think those are, yeah, that's a success. So that's all good. Your spell book. Alrighty. Oh, wait, I don't think that's your office. I know. I believe this was it. Alrighty. Fisk, you mentioned you wanted to do something in particular?
Yeah, so Honorum, I imagine, is in his room.
Yes, in his office.
Folding chair, loose ladder.
And Fisk would be in his workshop.
Mm-hmm.
And for a time, Honorum would hear Fisk working, just kind of shaving and light sawing. But maybe about an hour or two into it, he would hear singing. Oh, I bid farewell
to the port and the land, and I paddle away from my homeland's white sands to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be. Plot a course to the night, to a place I once knew, to a place where my hope died along with my crew. So I swallow my grief and face life's final test, to find a promise of peace and the solace of rest. As the songs of the dead fill the space of my ears, their laughter like children, their beckoning cheers. My heart longs to join them, sing songs of the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be. When at last before my ghostly shipmates I stand, I shed a small tear for my home upon land. Though their eyes speak of depths filled with struggle and strife, their smiles below say I don't owe them my life. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my eyes, my boat listed over and tried to capsize. I'm this far from drowning, this far from the sea. I remember the living, do they think of me? When my bones in the ocean forever will be. Now that I'm staring down at the darkest abyss, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my comrades call to stand fast and forge on, I make sail for the dark till the darkness has gone. With the souls of the dead live forever in my mind, as I live all the years that they left me behind. I'll stay on the shore, but gaze at the sea. I remember the fallen, and they think of me. For our souls in the ocean together will be. And he hears the woodworking stop.
You hear,
That was awesome.
Fisk, you hear some applause coming from outside. It seems that the guardsman side to your compound listened from the window. Your performance.
They see my face in the window for a second. And then I disappear.
A little while, they chat amongst themselves over again and go back to that talk. One remembers the haunting notes of Fist's son arrives in your workspace. Definitely feeling good. Alrighty.
Did you write that?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
That was
Nope.
so well done, Adam. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's hard enough singing. Never mind singing in character.
Yeah, goddamn.
Pretty intense.
Was wow.
And that character. See,
Right.
Yeah. Whew.
After game.
After
Okay.
Okay.
So, with that, we're going to go with Fists and Arnhem's permission. We'll go back to the rest of the party. So, Bassoon will sit with Tomagen, Honor, and I'm guessing like Urgal and Desireen and various of you guys like move to sit with them.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
I've been in this place for way too long. My honor demands that I seek vengeance on the one who injured me. I also want to get back my ancestral blade. Well, I also want to get my other stuff back, but it's the blade that's important to me the most. It's the only thing I have from my mom, really.
Where shall we look?
That's the thing. I don't know. Last place I had it was on top of that goddamn cliff where that castle is. Oh, could be anywhere, I suppose.
Did you fall off the cliff
We're gonna go.
with it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I was unconscious when I went down. When I woke up, I was already at the bottom. With none of my stuff.
Who were you fighting?
I told you, that bastard elf with the scarons for it.
Rahadi.
Yeah, him. Him and all of his undead cronies. Master.
Friend of ours has a vested interest in vanquishing that man as well.
Ooh.
Let's just say it's a very old, very intelligent weapon.
What? Like an old
It's a
woman?
weapon. His spear. It talks.
Shit.
It's apparently been around for some time and wants Rahadin dead.
Never heard of a talking weapon. Are you sure your friend is, didn't take too many knocks to the head?
I don't know how sane he is, but I touched the spear myself. I've heard it speak. It's real.
As have I.
Oh,
It's real.
damn.
So,
I was gonna say, most of the tabaxi I've met were pretty crazy.
I'm not saying he's not crazy, but at the very least, the spear is real. Point is, we've promised that we would help kill this man already, so... Any idea where the hell we can find him?
Well, when I found him, he was on the castle.
Shit.
That's where I'm planning to go. I'm thinking of this time I'll be careful. I'm thinking of finding myself a weapon, going up to the castle. This time, I'll be careful.
We've been invited to visit the castle. As much as I despise the idea of it, it might give us a way in.
Have you now? Well, could I be your plus one? You think you'd mind?
Probably not. We're going to have to go very soon anyway, because I think he has one of our friends there. And lying or not, we need to find out if that's true.
I want to lay my eyes on this so-called Lord Strahd. I want to see just what kind of vampire manages to get so much power for himself that he becomes the lord of this whole land. I've killed vampires before, you know, and I know that you guys did too.
He's
Curious.
entirely different than anything. And I look at Zareen.
We have it on good authority that he beat a full-grown dragon to death with his hands.
What? That's impossible.
I'm pretty sure it's possible, my friend.
I mean, you don't think you could beat a dragon to death with your bare hands after the lashing you just gave me? I don't know.
Well, a full-grown one. But maybe, you know, maybe if I had my sword again. But, as is, maybe not. Shit.
I'd like for you to come with us, but if you do, we're gonna have to work as a team. You're gonna have to keep that temper in check until the right moment.
You know what's scary? Hearing that just makes me want to see him even more. I want to see what kind of punch a man like that can land.
One that can probably make your entire skull explode, so we're gonna have to be careful.
Oh, don't worry. I have a thick skull.
I'm not exactly a fan of caution myself, but this is the one place and time where it's advised.
Don't worry, I'm not in a hurry to get another hole in my stomach.
Yeah, me neither. There's only so many priceless artifacts lying around here.
So, we go serious again. It's good to hear that you're planning on going, because I was just planning on going myself. When were you planning on leaving? Is it soon? How soon is soon?
Tomorrow.
I think we'll probably have to leave in the morning.
Right. Well, when you do, come fetch me. I'll be with you.
I put my hand on his arm. I say, you do know this is strictly a social meeting. We need to know the lay of the land.
Bassoon grins a very orc-like grin. You can see his tusks are much smaller than those of Urgal, but they are still there, and they still lend his grin a somewhat predatory look. I understand. I just want to, how you say? Just want to scout. Just want to meet the guy.
As long as we're clear.
It'll be good.
It will be a very interesting night.
Do you know where our house is?
I've seen where it is.
All right, meet us there first thing in the morning, and we'll make sure you're equipped as well.
Breakfast is on us.
I cannot wait. Kneel. Stand back up. All right, sounds like I have a lot of preparations to do. I'll see you gentlemen tomorrow in ladies. He nods to Zareen.
Now, you remember, when anybody asks about this fight, that I won, all right?
No. Bassoon, chuckling to himself, Bassoon exits the blue water inn. Alrighty.
I'm just gonna quickly get Danica's attention and
Yes.
say, hey, you have a wonderful establishment. Is there any place, or we'll say a little seedier in town, where people go to congregate and socialize?
She lifts an eyebrow. Well, there is the Red Bear, although I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm looking for the places you would absolutely not recommend.
In that case, the Red Bear is just one such place. They water their beer and alcohol in general.
Which direction is that?
It is to the west. It's to the west in the poor side of Valaki.
All right. Yeah. Appreciate it. There are times when your clientele is just a little too respectable for my needs, and I just smile.
He heaves a heavy sigh. If you're after that kind of thing, then just be safe.
I smile. I go, that's where I come from. Don't worry. It's okay.
You should stop by the healer. She sells protectives.
Huh. She also that direction?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
She, most of the poor could not afford. Well, it's not like we really have an option. Can't afford more magical healing.
Understood.
As it is.
Yeah, I say, any wine that's left, enjoy it. I'm glad Erwin got back. How's he recovering?
He's doing well. He's back with his family at the moment. He went back to help them. So it's just going to be me holding the fort for a little while.
Well,
Oh.
hopefully we'll have the wine flowing again soon enough.
And considering he's not here, you absolutely let us know if you need anything.
Anyone gives you a trouble, they face the Grey Company. I say that rather loudly so that everybody can hear it.
The Bassoon and Urgle Goon Squad.
I
And-
certainly will.
Unless I see anything interesting, I am just gonna go ahead and
Sorry.
head out and saddle up my horse and at least ride by this place. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Sure. Is anyone following Tomjin?
I'll come with you. I don't want to see you dead in the fucking street somewhere.
Yeah, I've got nothing to. I'll go to.
Yeah, I guess I'll just trail after, not one to go by myself.
Alrighty. Okay, as you guys head over to like the poor side of town, the Red Bear Tavern is located in this building here. This section, get it. This section here is the fair. Like you guys would have seen it before. You guys actually would have passed this on your way to your base because this is actually like the poorer part of Borovia. Like really, like all of this over here is like the poor part of Valaki. Sorry. As you pass the Red Bear Tavern, you can see it's a small. It's very, very small, especially compared to the Blue Water Inn. It doesn't seem busy. It's fairly quiet at the moment.
Are there any of symbols, signs, or inscriptions that are more along the like the thieves' camp variety or like
Yes, indeed. It says Trader. Trader.
that?
Excuse me.
Find that interesting, and I say, well, I'm gonna go check this place out, and I unsaddle, dismount, and tie my horse up, and I'm gonna go inside.
Heck, anybody follow?
Yeah.
Zareen's gonna follow right behind him.
Sorry,
No,
I was mute. I'm following too.
I guess on him is like, yeah, that takes several hours. But Fisk, yeah, I'd say like Fisk. I'd say like if you wanted to, you could probably like try to, locate the party as well.
No,
Okay.
this is going to be in his room for a while.
Okay. Okay, with that, I'm going to move you guys into the new map. Just give me one moment.
Oh, turn the soundbar off.
Tom, Zareen, Ogle, and Varys. You guys enter. The floor here is definitely quite creaky, much less cleaner than the Blue Water Inn. You guys see there's only 4 tables, staircase leading to a second floor, and an old man cleaning murky glasses. Smoke hangs heavy in the air here. You see a few of the patrons glance at you guys as you enter.
I'm gonna whip out my pipe and light it up.
Yeah, look at Varys and go.
Innkeeper has his eyes on you guys as he's cleaning the glass.
Stroll right over. Is this place dry too, or do you have anything to drink?
Limited supply. Prices are up.
Of course.
Got some beer.
All right.
And gold a mug.
Woo.
What?
Ponder a moment. 40 gold just for some beers.
You don't want it? Others will pay for it.
I'm sure they will. I go ahead and pull out 40 gold. But I want it before they get it.
His eyes rise. It seems he genuinely wasn't expecting you to actually do it. He'll reach under the counter and you hear like what sounds to be a lockbox unlocking, and he'll pull out a few unmarked bottles of beer and pour it into a few thin mugs for you guys. A little bit splashes on the counter as he slides it over.
Careful, that's like dumping money out onto the bridge.
That's eight gold of beer.
There you go. By the way, my name's Tarmagen. Nice to meet you.
Then
We're just gonna kind of sit, eyeball the people around here. I actually go ahead and activate the owl eyes tattoo, and look carefully around and Look at every detail of everybody in
This
here.
place is filthy. Now that you have like your owl eyes, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage, please.
Alrighty.
I think my roll 20 is crashing a little bit. What'd you get?
18.
Okay, I heard it like go plop from your end. 18, yeah. The floor here is indeed filthy, and you notice, Tom and Jen, although they're trying to play it kind of, nonchalant, a lot of the other patrons' eyes, even the old man who seems to be asleep, you realize he's merely pretending, and his eyes are on Urgel and you and the rest.
I sit there and I go, I'm sure you've heard of the Grey Company.
Might have had.
Yeah, I'm sure you might have.
Might have.
As I'm talking, I say, and thieves can't, because it's kind of a layered speech. Yes, that's us.
He'll reply in one of his eyebrows raises, and he'll reply in kind after a couple of moments of hesitation. What do the heroes of Valaki want with us? Don't you folks stay at the Blue Water? Isn't that where heroes stay?
No. Heroes are. I just at this point just speak plainly. I go, hero's a relative term, and I just laugh.
He shrugs his shoulders. You'll stop that vampire invasion. Who killed the old Bogo Master. Good riddance.
Some of those details may be a little fuzzy, but close enough. I just need to know who's who around here. I don't want to mess with anybody. I don't want to interfere with anybody. I just kind of need to know who to talk to should the needs arise.
Well, talking to me is a good start.
I figured.
You looking for less heroic work now? Is that what you're implying?
No. We might have need of people to do less than heroic work.
Let's see. Well, if you're looking for knockers or takers, knockers is thieves' cant terms for assassins.
Yep.
Takers is burglars basically.
I go, mostly information. Eyes that see things that most don't.
Well, information is a commodity, just like anything else.
And I know its value.
Good. Then that will make us fast friends indeed. What are you looking for? He switches back to thieves' cant.
You go, even this is a little open.
These are all of my boys. Don't you worry.
You go, things that are unusual or new, even if they seem harmless. I just want to know. That's all. New faces.
There's been lots of new and unusual things ever since our Bogo. We have the woman Bogo Master.
Yeah. As long as it's not just people doing the normal shuffle for power and position. You know what I mean.
The old Bogo Master wasn't exactly good for business, so the powers that be are pretty happy with Miss Ariel. You understand what I'm saying? She's focusing more on the outside rather than the inside, although there's There's some crazy rumors that she's planning on introducing werewolves into the city. The talk of madmen, from what it seems. As
You
far
never
as
know.
I know, she's just expanding it.
Just smile and
No.
go, keep an open mind.
An open mind to what?
There are going to be a lot of changes happening. And they're going to be some good, some painful. I want to make sure everybody can transition comfortably.
Now, as much as I'm a fan of double talk, I'm going to have to ask you to make yourself a little clearer.
There may well be.
It almost sounds to me like you're suggesting that there might be some truth to that rumor.
You know, if that's the only one you've heard, then, well, things are better kept than I thought. But yeah, it's very possible that that's going to happen.
Oh, then she's committing political suicide.
Well, if Valaki's
many-
to survive.
Too many people lost loved ones to the damn wolves.
It's going to be hard.
No,
It won't.
it's not going to be hard. It's going to be impossible. As soon as that proposal is made public, there's going to be an angry mob, and they'll drag that poor insane girl and burn her in the city streets.
Well, unless word were to get around that it might be happening and not be such a bad thing. Such rumors like that are very valuable.
Being an outsider, you might not be aware. But here in Valaki, we're not exactly in love with the mangy mutts.
I understand completely.
They're murderers. Every single one. No one. People would not stand for it. It's a shame. I was quite happy with her. Ah, well. Such is the way of things.
And what do you think would happen if something were to happen to her?
Someone will come along and replace her.
Well, might be in your best interest if it remained her, no matter what.
Why is that?
She could be good for business.
Having a bunch of werewolves in the city, not so good for business.
Well, they might not be in the city proper anyway. There'll still be a wall.
Ah. That explains the little wall expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, officially, it's to get a little bit more farmland. All right.
You have to understand, it affords a truce without bringing them into the city proper. She's a lot more strategic than you realize.
Hey, Duskelf.
I was gonna ask you, can I hear them from where I am?
Yeah, you can hear them.
And before I acknowledge him, is anybody in the audience or around the bar paying close attention?
I mean, yeah, it can give me a perception check if you'd like to check that.
I wasn't being quiet. I'm being fairly open with what I'm saying too. So,
Yeah, I was under that impression.
yeah.
I just want to mark as I'm walking over if anyone or group of people seem to be watching us.
It seems that every other patron here is paying attention, although surreptitiously. Like, you can see that even the old man, like, his eyes like glazed over. You can see his pupils flicker
and he actually seems to be rather aware and watching the proceeding.
Walk up and just, yes? Responding to him calling me Dusk Elf, I'm not going to correct him. I'm just going to let him think what he thinks.
It's been pretty rare that your kind has been seen here. I thought all the females of your kind are dead, aren't they?
Clearly, I'm a female standing here in front of you, yes?
Now that is a piece of information people would like to know.
What kind of people?
The kind of people with money and influence. Especially outside these walls.
Do people like that come here?
Oh, they do. The walls of Valaki are not nearly as impenetrable as most would like to believe. It is as I was saying to your friend here. The Lakians, well, we're happy with you all now, but bring that werewolf shit up, and there's going to be trouble brewing.
Well, unfortunately, it may be unavoidable. I'll try to nip it in the bud.
He shrugs. Was there any sort of other information you were wanting? Jobs?
Yes.
I just take out my scribe and paper. I write a name on a little piece on a corner of a piece of parchment and rip it off. I hand it to him and I go, "This one seems particularly dangerous." And I just hand it to him and let him. I want to judge his reaction when he reads the name Escher.
His eyebrow. He raises one of his eyebrows. Escher. Right. So he doesn't say it out loud, but
Right.
he'll say, right. He's the owner of this place.
What?
What do you want with him?
That makes sense. I just smile. I just tell him I finally visited his establishment. And I just smile.
Right. I suppose I'll do that.
I got one question, if you'd indulge me.
What is it, Green Man?
Friend of mine. He looks a lot like myself, but his skin's not as green as mine. He lost a fight a long time ago and lost most of his equipment at the same time. Wouldn't happen to know where I could find that equipment, would you?
You talking about that big lad at the church?
You know him.
Well, seen him around a couple of times. Came here once or twice. Started a few fights.
That's my boy.
Know where they are? No, but my memory's not been so sharp these days. Maybe you could help me refresh it.
Slide 20 gold onto the counter.
I see you are a healer of the mind.
Very gifted indeed.
Well, they do say that there's a group of bandits not too far from the walls. Used to be a small-time gang, just working for the Petrovic Vestani, snatching travelers and bringing them to them. Well, rumor has it that they broke off from the Petrovics. Seems that the leaders came by a pretty impressive piece of equipment from outside. Not quite sure what it is, but well, the Petrovics are pissed. But they're not going to risk an attack right now.
Do you happen to remember about where I could find them?
Sure. Few days' travel south of the city. They'll find you before you find them, I think.
Hopefully we don't have to kill them like we did that last batch.
Yeah, it's hard not to see me coming, to be fair.
If you can do it, go ahead and kill them. They're a pretty brutal lot. They, on occasion, they got a few of my boys and girls on their way to other places.
At that point, I use sleight of hand to kind of pass him 50 gold. And I go, that's the information I'm looking for. Things like that.
God damn, you have money to burn. Well, if you're looking for any more information, make me your first stop.
Just make sure your boss doesn't get too familiar with the questions I ask. That's all I ask.
Don't worry. He won't know a thing.
I almost believe you, and I just smile.
He chuckles, returning it.
Well, I think it's time to go home and have some dinner and get to sleep. Tomorrow is going to be a hell day, gentlemen. And lady.
Yep. Need something for this knot on my head. Let's get out of here.
Can I hang back while everyone else leaves?
Sure.
So just assuming everyone else is gone, I'm gonna wave the bartender over
Alright.
and very softly and under my voice speak to him. Hopefully nobody else can overhear. Kind of gesturing behind my back.
He leans forward a little bit. Seems to be genuinely curious what this could be about.
I'm gonna say I'm not too sure about this werewolf idea either. I fell in with these companions because, well, it's a dangerous place for someone like me to be alone. If I wanted to perhaps find other allies who might resist this werewolf idea, do you know who I might speak to? And I'm fully lying, so I'm hoping to roll a deception check, but it's up to you, dude.
Give me a deception check, yeah. My old 20 still hasn't recovered. Could you tell me what you rolled, please?
A 15, but could I have cast guidance on myself?
No, unfortunately. You need to do that before you try your roll. And also remember that guidance is very obviously you casting magic.
Right, okay. Well, even with the +7, we got a 15.
Okay. He'll squint at you. What werewolves? What werewolves are you talking about here?
The ones you guys were just speaking of. The reason for the wall?
Ah, those ones. Right. Well, Mr. Escher is always looking for competent associates. We hear that you are possibly one such competent associate, if you'd be interested.
I'm simply weighing the possibilities. Is there a way that I could get a hold of this man? I think I might have met him before. Tall man.
Mr.
Unfortunately
Escher.
good. unfortunately good-looking man?
Yes, that's him. He seems to be genuinely pleased to be hearing that. Well, if you want, I can try to arrange a meeting between the two of you.
Oh, sorry. I suppose a meeting can't hurt.
Oh, you were muted.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. How about tonight at your establishment there?
Tonight might be difficult. If there's no other options, yes. If not, perhaps I could use a night's sleep first.
Well, Mr. Escher is a busy man.
I'm sure he is.
Well, don't. It's all up to you. Mr. Escher has his ways of getting hold of people.
Very well. But perhaps I could meet him behind, so my companions don't know that I'm here. I hesitate to meet at my home.
Oh, don't worry. He has his ways of being discreet.
Okay, I will meet with him.
Excellent. Right now it is 4 o'clock, so let's say 7 p.m.
Very well.
All right. You have a good day.
And then I'm just going to unceremoniously stand up and walk out.
All right.
And then I'm going to go straight to Ptarmigan and just say, I don't know what I just did. I think I was trying to control opposition, and I tell him everything that I just did.
I smile big and I go, "You're fucking brilliant." I
have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
We're all going to be conveniently eating or asleep, so there is no chance you'll be overheard. No worries. We're good. And Ptarmigan just smiles. Mounts up, rides to headquarters.
Alrighty. You guys head back to your headquarters and arrive there. Let me get you play at home. Okay, let me put you guys back in. Zareen, Tom, Urgal, and Varys. Give me just 1 second.
So, Dan, I think I might have just goofed up on something.
What's that?
Does Roll20 automatically roll with disadvantage for having exhaustion?
No, it does not.
Cool.
But I always take the leftmost roll.
Okay. Because I have 2 levels of exhaustion, so I think I should be taking disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
But I'll just... I don't know, it's up to you to factor that in.
I'll say that it's fine.
Okay. I would, to also, as soon as I get back, see if Anoram's busy.
Anoram is, I believe, still busy with...
Okay. I assumed he would be. I just wanted to check and see. And if not, I'll just go find Ptarmigan and ask, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. I think he's busy because he's still like doing his scribing thing.
Right.
His thing is not to lie. It says if you don't lie, then you're not being deceptive. And yeah. Just see what he has to say. Don't commit to anything.
Very well. I will do my best.
You came up with that. I trust you. You'll do us fine. In the meantime, at least get some food in you. Let's have dinner. And Ptarmigan heads inside. Home.
Eddie. You guys get to go to your individual rooms, the kitchen.
Where is the kitchen? I can't remember.
Right down
Guys,
here.
prepare yourselves. You guys prepare yourselves some meals. It's now 6 p.m.
I'd be about done doing the first one.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
So, as we're eating and the time gets closer, I'm gonna try to find Fisk and bring him in to talk with me and Tarm. Everybody, whoever's listening.
Okay. I'll go back down.
There is a possibility I could transform two of you to creatures to come with me to this meeting to overhear. It's a risk, but I could bring 2 spiders or a couple of mice underneath the back under my cloak to listen.
I just reach up from my collar area. I pull out Parvis, the spider, and I said, "Here, just let him hitch a ride with you. Already got that covered."
I'll let Parvis crawl up into my hair.
Hello. Sorry, I've been busy. What meeting?
And I'm meeting with somebody who apparently really hates the idea of what Irene is doing. A guy named Escher.
Yes.
Supposedly, he thinks that I might be looking for a way out of the Grey Company because I don't like the idea of werewolves. I just want to hear what he has to say. Perhaps we could learn some controlled opposition to see who the enemies are. I mean, he knows who I am, so I'm sure he'll suspect, but...
Yeah, just... I think it was a brilliant move, and let's just see what he has to say.
So if I'm bringing Tarmogen, if you can look through me, do we want to bring a couple of other people just to listen in case things go south, or?
Well, he'd be a fool to try and do anything here when you're with us here. I think he knows that. The weapons will be words. I just kind of put a hand on his shoulder as I walk by and go, "You got this. Don't even worry about it. I trust you." And I head outside. I just realized something. I go up to Hans and Slavikov and say, "Hey, y'all, all the guards,
Yes,
you have
sir.
the night off. We're here. You have the night off until midnight."
Oh, you sure, sir?
Absolutely. In fact, I insist. There are times when we're going to have to host company. It's safer for you not to even know who it is.
Oh, he'll tap his nose and wink at you. I got you, sir. I got you. Then he'll wink raucously again.
Says, soon enough, there'll be wine so you can enjoy the nights off even better.
Mum's the word, sir. Mum's the word. Don't worry. We won't. You enjoy your company. He'll speak to the other 2 guards and the other 2. Like he'll call over to the other 2 guards and they'll excitedly chat, wave to you and leave for the night. It seems they're very much appreciative of getting a little break.
Go back inside and I tell Zareen, I say, yeah, you won't have to have any guards to worry about. And,
So should the premise here is that I might be a dissenter from the Grey Company, so should I just offer to go for a walk? Can you hear through your order as far as I go?
my range is limited. Let him come into our domicile. I'll just be upstairs. You can hang out here, in this room where we're at now. I can hear from there, and we'll all just be busy. If he can't come in and speak freely here, well, that's his problem, not yours.
Just shout out the words "pig knuckles" if you want me to beat the shit out of him.
Okay, pig knuckles. I'll see if I hope we can work that into the conversation.
So Tarmage is just going to be upstairs and hanging out and listening.
All right, back to studying.
Comes.
Good luck. If you need something,
What time?
just yell.
Okay. Zareen,
What time is it? What time is it happening?
7.
That's 7.
Like an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Tarmage is going to grab a meal and just kind of eat it in his room, like a barbarian.
I eat in the kitchen. Okay.
Alrighty, Zareen, any particular place you place yourself as the time approaches?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait actually outside. I have the Pawafwi on, so I'm gonna put my hood up and try to step into this shadow a little bit just to look like I'm not necessarily hiding, but perhaps I'm out of sight from anybody who's walking through the road.
Okay. As 7 o'clock approaches, Zareen, you see a figure saunter through the main gates here. Escher looking much cleaner, looking clean and, dressed in fine fineries, approaches. His face lights up as he sees you, Zareen, and he approaches. Ah, Miss Zareen. May I come inside?
Yes, please, but my compatriots are throughout the building. If we keep our voices down, we shouldn't be bothered.
Oh, of course, we're simply speaking of matters of common interest,
For the interest of Valaki, yes.
Well, I suppose after a fashion.
I'm gonna lead him into the kitchen and just sit at the table.
He looks around with interest. Oh, so this is where you are.
Yes, this seems to be where I have found myself.
It does indeed. So I understand from Leonard that you're seeking new employment.
I'm seeking stability. This is a dangerous place, and I seem to have found myself in falling in with a group that would have me. But
I see. Well,
I do know that you have tasked us with a job that they may not have
yes,
accepted.
I thought that you weren't interested, but I'm happy to hear that you are at the very least. Is that the case?
I have my skills, yes. I can get close to people.
Good. This is indeed someone that I think at least your friends are close to. I didn't quite notice you being close to them, so I hope this will make the job easier.
I'm simply a lost drow woman in Barovia. This company happened to save me from an unfortunate fate, and finding myself in short supply of friends, this is where I seem to have fallen.
Of course. And by the way, I'd like to assure you, I am unlike most of my kind. I do not see our cousins as degenerates or evil in any way. I simply, you, all other drow, just simply trying to survive. I want to assure you of that.
Is he outer game? Is he elvish?
Yes, he is.
Then I'm gonna switch to Elvish because I know that Ptarmigan speaks Elvish, and say, well, then perhaps we could speak more freely in a native tongue, if my dialect isn't too strange for you.
Oh, no. I always found the Underdark dialect of Elvish to be rather charming, honestly. Almost cute in a way. Do pardon me. I hope that doesn't sound too forward.
Not at all. Not at all.
I must say, Miss Zareen, you are a very attractive woman.
And then with that, I'm going to think back to the way I saw my sisters behave in the Clerics of Lolth and sort of adjust my posture a little bit. And so tell me, what is so important that a man as powerful as you would speak to?
I simply own a little bit of property here in Valaki. I'm not a powerful man by any means. I'm just a citizen, just like you. Simply make sure to have a lot of friends.
Such as Lady Irina?
Such as
I saw
Lady
you speak
Irina.
with her the other day.
Lady Irina is the wonderful woman, and I am very glad to count her amongst my friends. And I hope we can be friends too.
I should hope so. What job? This job, if you are friends with Lady Irina, then I take it this job is in the interest of everyone, or is this personal?
It is a little bit more personal, I'm afraid. You see, there are certain concerned parties that are concerned with a certain person of concern. I'm aware that he might look harmless or even good-hearted, but my contacts are quite unhappy with him. They've tried to get rid of him before I gather, and were quite surprised to see that it did not take. I'd like you to knock off Mr. Thunderheart. I was hoping you and your friends would have taken my job while it would have been still easy. But it seems that now it's going to be all the more challenging. That fellow certainly is. I saw his little bout with your green friend there, Urgal. That was quite a spectacle. I think you're going to have quite a task ahead of you. But you know, the compensation would be appropriate.
Okay, and
oh, I bid farewell.
What was that? All right.
I'm sorry. I think I could make something for you. I'm gonna lower my voice, but I was under the. How do you think that this is going? What is it he's done? I'm just morbidly curious.
He lifts his hands like in an expression of surrender. Well, I try not to ask too many questions. I simply get the contract and I fulfill it. As far as I understand, the contract was unhappy with him. Seems to think that he besmirched his honor or something like that. Thought he got rid of him. Wasn't able to. He's surprised that he survived.
I'm gonna sit back. So you're simply a middleman.
Well, I'm not fond of the fellow either.
Well, and what type of compensation are you willing to offer? How much is this worth to you?
The job pays 4,000 gold. If you take it, half now, half when it's done.
Does this have any connection? Forgive me for being forward, and I'm going to lean forward. I've heard rumors of unhappy parties about the possibility of werewolves being near the city. To me, that seems it could only make it more dangerous. Do you think this is going to help that problem, or is this not connected to that at all?
Oh, that won't be a problem soon. Don't worry, my dear. I have my ways of dealing with such problems. Lady Irina will be. He gives a pleasant smile. Lady Irina will be. She'll come around to you and mine way of thinking, the proper way of thinking.
You know, if you know of the Underdark and you know my dialect, you know that I probably come from a political background that might be more suited to my skills.
I have it covered. He flashes you a toothy smile. I have my ways.
Well, where can I bring you an answer? I need to gather a few contacts before I give you an answer on this contract. Very easy. Believe me, I've met the buffoon many times.
It's not quite so simple as that. First, I'd like to ask you to give me your word that this will stay discreet.
Of course, you have my absolute word.
Good. Next, I'd like your full name, since we're going to be doing business.
Yes, and I am going to check my... shoot, I gotta read through my backstory. I want to give them a fake last name. Hang on.
They'll take a deception check, by the way.
Okay. So, in the backstory... I'm going to... Oh, wait, the other houses' names aren't here. Okay. My full name is Miss Zareen Zilva, which is my mother's name, DM, just to catch you up.
Okay.
Zilvra.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead and give me a deception check there, Zareen.
With advantage, because he thinks I'm cute?
Go ahead and roll it, normally.
And your first name is real. So that should be.
And so this would be a disadvantage because I'm exhausted?
Yeah.
Yeah, good enough.
22, not bad. Zareen Zilva. Nice to make your acquaintance. Very good.
So now they trust one another with at least a name.
As if suddenly something tasted something bad. I see. Well, the smile then returns immediately. Well, Miss Zareen Zilva, what do you think?
It seems awfully petty, but I could give it a thought.
He's a fool, Went up against the Dark Lord Strahd by himself, and now he's going to try again, by all accounts.
What would you say if I told you that I had met this Mr. Strahd? And I'm going to lean forward.
I would say that I believe you.
But he's a curious man, yes?
He is one, indeed, yeah. He's Strange tastes, that's for certain.
Have you been to his manor before?
I have not had the pleasure.
Well,
He looks you in the eyes, his expression now neutral. Miss Zarina, I'm afraid we're getting sidetracked. I'm afraid I'm going to need a more direct answer.
yes, of course, I can handle this for you. I'm sorry, I thought that was a given. This is petty and a bit below me, but I'm happy to do so.
Good, good. Well, here is. He'll reach into a small bag at his side and reach out and pull out 4 golden bars. Here you are. I know this is not coinage, but I'm afraid this is what I have with me at the moment.
Gold is gold. It will do.
Gold is gold. It will do. All right, Miss Zarina.
How do I contact you when I'm done?
Oh, don't worry. I'll contact you. You have a good evening now, Miss Zarina.
Of course.
And
Let me show you
remember-
out.
Please do, and remember, do be discreet about this. I'd hate for our relationship to sour.
Yes, well, I came to you seeking allies. I don't intend to fuck that up on the first day.
Good.
I'll see you soon, Escher.
Good. I do hate when things get fucked up.
And I'm gonna give him the sweetest drow woman smile I can give him as he walks away.
And he'll return it.
Can I roll an insight check on when his face dropped? Did he believe me when I lied? Because above board, something went sideways.
Give
but I
me an
wanna see-
insight check, yeah. Sure, I'll say you can give me an insight check. Although next time, like, have it done like closer. You don't know. You don't know if he bought it or not. That expression change did seem weird.
I'm gonna watch him. Make sure I'm gonna kind of watch and make sure he goes. And when I see him disappear, go back in and then pull out Parvis and say, "I think that didn't go well." And I'm gonna go upstairs and look for the gang.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm already headed down.
I look under the table, see if Fisk was under there.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
I throw the $4 of gold onto the table.
I said, no.
They slam on the table heavily, denting it a little bit.
How much? And they're worth what? 500 each.
Yes.
All right.
Dang.
I sit there and they go, all right, we have a vault upstairs. Because, no. You need to hide these as if you're hiding them from us.
Okay.
I can't. And I never take them back.
So here's the problem.
Hold on. Never mind. I'm not in the room.
I would have gone to find you if you're around. I would.
Yeah, like she said, like that she's trying to to gather the party up.
Yeah. So you're hearing it.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Yeah.
Fisk is still under his bed.
Fisk, do you come when Zarina enters your room and it's like, Fisk?
Is there a way we can talk about this and make sure no one's listening?
I'd say that when she comes in, she doesn't see anything immediately.
My passive perception's low, anyways. So.
All right.
I think Fisk is gone. He's not in his room.
Yeah. Nope.
I would have poked my head into Norum to say, if you're not busy, we do have a group meeting.
All right.
Should have shouted Peg Knuckles just to fuck with me.
No, that was well done.
Well, now he expects me to. I look at Urgle. Escher, that contract, yeah, he wants me to kill your friend that you just fought. He just gave me a bunch of money to do it. He could be listening right now. I hope not.
I find the timing mighty convenient that they wanted him dead just as the means came about to restore him.
I also don't think he has Lady Irena's best interests at heart. He seems convinced that her mind is going to come around.
I imagine he has the means to do that as well.
How do we know he's not listening to this entire conversation?
Most likely is.
Yeah, we have to assume he is. In which case, be warned, Mr. Escher.
I mean, to be fair, he came here and we had this conversation in the keep. Anything that he said, I'm sure he assumes would have been overheard.
Unless he thinks you're an idiot and that we're all idiots, he knows that we know anyway. So that's okay.
He didn't even check at the doors to see if anyone was listening. He had this conversation in the middle of our keep.
He was either completely confident or a complete idiot.
I think he's an idiot.
If it is,
You guys hear a voice from thin air. Well, that's a little bit unkind. I do, as you can see, I do give you some merit. The voice, you realize, is emerging from one of the gold bars.
well played. Let's say, well played. Perhaps you'd like to come back and we can actually talk.
No, I don't think I will. Doesn't seem like our interests would align mightily.
Actually, they may still align a little bit.
Oh, I just want to ask you how you make your hair so pretty.
That is a little bit of a secret, I'm afraid. However,
I just have one
I
thing.
would say fennel seeds are involved.
I will just say one thing, Mr. Escher. This is a long game. Think about
I've been playing it for much, much longer than you can imagine.
Yes, I know.
That was Strahd! Oh, shit. I'm going to say in-game. Keep in mind, sir, I did just say that you were too smart to be fooled and that you probably were listening. I'm sure, I think I was correct. Assuming that you... I would...
yes. I've been listening to your mansion for ever since earlier today when you stopped by my little establishment. I was certainly curious why you would all of a sudden wish to leave your vaunted companions, and I was not disappointed. You are an interesting woman, cousin. Well, you say you claim our interests might still align, and I'm curious to hear how. Oh, and before we continue, trying to besmirch my good name is a futile endeavor. Merely a friendly piece of information to avoid having you waste your time.
To be honest, I'm still considering taking this contract, and as I already did, I gave you my word. I have no alliance to this idiot. So the question is do you want all of us or just me?
Well, I'm sure you don't, but which is why you told your friend Urgel here of my intention.
He's not the brightest bug in or star in the sky. I was trying to think of a drow analogy, sorry. He's not the brightest. I'm sure we can all come around.
Isn't Urgel standing right there?
Yep.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Wait, what?
This is Velaki.
Be that as it,
the strongest survivor.
Be that as it may. I'm waiting for your explanation on how our interests may align.
I'll play as ruthless as I need to. Maybe ruthless enough to win at any game I play. Long game. Think about where you want to be.
Oh, you have no idea where I want to be in the long run. I'm afraid... Well, this whole thing is part of it. I'm afraid told a little bit of a fib in my dealing with Lady Zareen here. Which, by the way, what is your actual last name? I will tell you a lie.
Amarth, of the House of Marth.
Ah, I see. Well, as I was saying, in the interests of friendship, the contract is a little bit more personal than I would admit. Well, less personal than. Let me explain. While the fellow has never done me personally any harm, he has been unkind and has unkind intentions towards a personal friend of mine. Someone I care for very much.
You mean the Lord von Strahd?
I am not going to say who it is.
And
You
you're
know,
not
there are
going to
other
assume
people
that I'm a
except-
fool.
There are other people except Lord Strahd in Barovia, my dear. Your friend might not be as friendly as you seem to think he is. Did you see the look in his eyes tonight?
Yes, he seemed to be on fire.
Yes, indeed.
Look at Urgle and I go, does that mean anything to you?
Yeah. Yeah, it very well might.
Care to
Be that as
illuminate
it-
us?
Be that as it may.
Not now.
Be that
Understood.
as it may. It's neither here or there, like what reasons I have for wanting what I want. Simply understand that I want it. If you wish to assist me, assist me. If not, well, we can go our separate ways, and I'll find someone else. You can even keep the gold I already gave you.
When the time comes, we'll be in touch, and you'll know if it's important enough. You may find you choose a path on your own that aligns with ours.
I'll tell you this. We are aligned in one thing. We both want to keep Irina Kolyana in Valaki, away from Strahd von Zerovic.
Really?
This I tell you with absolute certainty. I want her as far away from him as possible.
Insight check.
Sure. What exactly are you inciting about the statement?
Does he actually want to keep Strahd away from Irina? Or Irina away from Strahd?
Sure.
Um,
Go ahead and roll your insight check there.
and I am bouncing what he said off everything I've heard Strahd say about Irina and the bride that was wanting to do her harm. And I look at him and I go, I'm aware of certain currents around the Lord of the Land and his reoccurring obsession.
Obsession is right. It is unfortunate that Miss Irina has caught his attention so thoroughly. I quite admire your efforts to bring her here and keep her from him.
Well, it seems to be distracting for him over and over and over again.
Also, Zareen, to your surprise, yes, he seems to be quite meaningful of what he said. Yes, it is a distraction, as far as I'm aware. He's very distracted. It's something of an obsession of his, from what I understand.
I take it it's not a pleasant distraction for those around him.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I guess I'll find out soon enough.
The coldness in which he said that sentence almost sends shivers down your spine.
Well, perhaps I'll let you know what I find out. Have a good evening, Mr. Escher.
You as well. And remember, all will be well.
Good night, Mr. Escher.
Silence.
Well played. Well played. We drew out a lot of information. Very good.
Greasy little fuck. You're muted. You were muted there, Ben. You're muted.
You're muted, Ben.
Ben, you seem to be muted.
I'm muted. Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry. I'm gonna look to Anorum and mouth the word identify and dispel magic to the gold bars, and just like see.
Well, also before you do that, I was trying to get in there. Varys is actually going to walk up to the gold bar, just for the fuck of it, and he's going to use shocking grasp to shoot electricity into the gold bars just to see if something happens.
The electricity enters the gold bar.
I say, Urgle, throw those in the bag of holding. I think that'll be the safest bet right now.
I'd rather throw him at his head.
Oh, I'll spend his gold gladly. Get rid of it as fast as possible. Spending spree, boys.
Ooh, let's go give it to that lady who keeps robbing us for buying spells and shit.
There you go.
Yeah, she's probably the one that cast that on these wench.
So here's
Anyway.
the question. The question
Yes.
is, what are we going to do about Bassoon?
Well, we're not gonna fucking kill him.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But
Let's,
he's obviously got a target on his back, and he's attempting to go Leroy Jenkins up to the... Sorry, just go head first into Strahd. This is a problem.
So, Escher is in a very interesting position. He is not around Strahd, but he is on Strahd's side. Kind of. That's very interesting.
He's doing exactly what I'm doing. He's trying to find allies. Maybe he's trying to get the favor, but then again, why would he want to keep... He seemed genuine when he said he wanted to keep Irina away. I don't know why he would want to do that. Or say that if Strahd could hear him.
Well, I think that means that Strahd cannot hear him at the moment. He's confident in that, or he would not have spoken so, which is good news for us.
Maybe we should tell Strahd about his little venture here with us.
Well, I don't know if I've been clear, but, you know, Strahd kind of wants me to protect Irina and find out who wants her dead, because apparently somebody does.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all.
I don't like him either. Strahd is corrupted and evil, but this guy feels slimy in comparison.
Agreed.
I think that's why he stays aligned with Strahd. He's the most powerful ally he can come up with.
With that, Varys is going to say goodnight, gentlemen. And he's going to run up to his bedroom.
Peace out, bud.
Yeah, I think we can like have a conversation over the week because this is going to go a lot.
Yeah, I think, and as the party discusses what to do in regards to the revelations they made regarding Escher, we will end tonight's session of Curse of Strahd here.